Hi guys, we're still talking about Dime Store collectibles, Dime Store Days, Lester Glasner and Brownie Harris. I have a little bit of a cold today, so excuse me if I'm hoarse. And I saw that Lester Glasner, Mr. Glasner, did some well-written essay on Joan Crawford. Here, this is a picture of Joan Crawford from the other book, Dime Store Dream Parade. So this was Joan Crawford tells it all in Look magazine in September 1939. And here is Lester Glasner. He wrote a very well-written essay on Joan Crawford. We'll read it now, do a reading here. During the dreaming years of my childhood, Joan Crawford movies were abject lessons in how to survive the dreary days of post-war reality. Watching her as she cunningly used her flawless romantic glamour and shoulder-padded courage to wage war against an army of cads, cheats, and weaklings convinced me that her spirit was forged in fire. Grim and unremitting as was her ankle-strapped determination, it was her face that spoke the most eloquently to me. The exquisitely sculpted cheekbones and the astonished expressiveness of her eyes and her mouth, which had all the dramatic mystery and excitement of a secret military target. All of these comprised the facade of exalted beauty and sublime visual poetry, a glowing essence of Hollywood stylishness. Here, this is Joan Crawford on her unsuccessful second honeymoon to her first husband, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., a 1932 publicity portrait for Rain. United artist Joan with her first husband, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., on the unsuccessful second honeymoon trip, 1932, on May 13, 1933. She filed suit for an interlocutory decree of divorce. Here, these are various collage of pictures. Pre-promotionary fan magazine publicity for the comeback film, Mildred Pierce, circa 1944. In this December 1944 magazine advertisement, Joan promoted her appearance in the Warner Brothers All-Star Flag-Waving Entertainment Hollywood Canteen, sold defense bonds, spread Christmas cheer, and extolled the efficacy of Royal Crown Cola. Here she's showing Royal Crown Cola. Here's Joan Crawford, Jack Carson, and Zachary Scott. Mildred Pierce. She won an Oscar for Mildred Pierce. Joan Crawford was triumphant after her blighted stardom was restored by her 1945 Oscar-winning performance as the grimly self-sacrificing Mildred Pierce, Theater Lottery poster, 1945. Joan holding Oscar, Warner Brothers publicity, still 1945. Here she is with her children. Let's see what this is. We didn't read this last time. Joan and her daughter, Christina, whom she adopted in May 1940. Publicity photo, circa 1946. Below, Christina's adoptive brother, Christopher, helping mommy fix her makeup, circa late 1940s. Center, Dressed to Kill, famous Crawford look, center 1945. This is the Crawford look. That must be the Crawford look. Crawford look. Opposite page, Columbia Pictures. Oh, this must be the Crawford look right over here. Okay, opposite page, Columbia Pictures, publicity still circa 1943, silver screen movie, fan magazine 1936. Joan was never without several hundred pairs of gypsy brand false eyelashes. These were purchased at the auction of her personal effects in New York City in January 1978. Let's see if there's anything else on her right now. So that's the section on Joan Crawford. He wrote some rather well written prose on her. Here, this is interesting. This is this is the Greyhound bus. A couple of Greyhound buses here. Here's another one. Nice silver and blue. Yeah, there we go. So there we have Lester Glasner writing on Joan Crawford. Thank you very much again, guys. Take care.